Oh, hi. Sorry, I forgot that I was streaming. Wait, I'm gonna send you this link. Go here instead. Oh, this is such a bummer. It wouldn't let me start the stream on that link. Okay, come over here to the link I sent in the thing. Wait. We're off to a solid start. Okay, I should update the Patreon post too. Oh, hi! Thanks everyone for coming over to this link instead. It wouldn't let me start it on the other one. I don't know why. So we're doing it here. Also, I'm all alone at the office. I'm just doing this myself. So, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of just silence. Somebody Audrey wants me to make a robot that spills tea about YouTube drama. Honestly, I just don't. Yeah, I'd rather not partake. I'm sorry, I just need to update the Patreon post with a new link so people can get there from here. Hi! Oh gosh, almost all of you are here. I think there was like 117 people on the other one. So yay, thanks for moving over and for being rad. And the people on Patreon are just gonna have to wait. I bet that they will see that the link changed. Let's hope so. So the infection test turned out nicely. Thank you. I can't remember what I called this one. I called it like blisters or something. Everyone's out of town. Like Scott's out of town. My 2 office mates are out of town. And I have 1,000 things I should be doing. So I figured that I might as well like productively procrastinate and hang out. Can you hear me all right? Yeah, I hope so. Oh, sorry, LaCroix. I feel like I should have blocked this out, but whatever. So yeah, I used to do a bunch of live streams, but then I kind of stopped, and I figured that people didn't really like them, but then I saw somebody comment and be like, I wish you could do live streams again. So yeah, I mean, they're always just a little bit, it's me sans jump cuts, which is maybe a less fun version, but it's chill. I'll just sit here and drink. And I figured also another thing I used to do, I'll also like just spill stuff on the table. Another thing I used to do was I used to draw people exotic animals. And I did it even in like, I remember I was not just for fans, but I was like, even in negotiating contracts back when I didn't have a manager and I did all that myself, I used to be like, hey, if you pay this amount, I will also draw a meerkat. Because I used to be a better businesswoman than I am today. So I'm shit at drawing. Like, this is not something you're gonna be impressed by. But if you send me an animal you wanna draw and your name, I'll draw it on this postcard and I will send it to you. Also, let me know all your questions. Somebody asked how I'm doing. I'm doing good. I managed to go out for a run yesterday. And that was really exciting because that hasn't happened in a while, and I even did like squats. So I have sore muscles, which makes me really happy because I love having that. Okay, Chloe wants a Tasmanian tiger. I need to Google what that looks like. So since I'm just doing this by myself, it's gonna be hard to see all the things you write. So I'm sorry if I'm missing a lot of your things. Oh man, these Tasmanian tigers, they look ferocious and very extinct because all the photos are black and white. It's like a little dog, but with zebra stripes. Okay, let's draw this. It has a good little face, a little nose, a little eye, second little eye, it's a little bit droopy. 2 ears, look at that. Who would have guessed? Oh no, I'm running out of real estate for the tail. I'll just have to make a tail that goes straight up. This is for Chloe P. And then just little paws. Also, this is like a one-go thing because I'm doing this in ink. using my favorite pen that somebody from the internet sent me, which is like a space pen, so you can write with it even upside down. Oh, this one's actually turning out pretty okay. I need to do the stripes though. How did you write your name? Chloe. Does it have 2 dots on the E in the end? Or is it just Chloe with an E? Chloe with 2 dots. Chloe P. There's your, oh shit, you're not gonna be able to see this, are you? There you go. Here's your Tasmanian tiger. Kelly K wants an opossum. What's that? Okay, it kind of looks like I wrote Relly K, but you know what I mean. Also, somebody was like, this is the first live stream in the workshop, which is pretty crazy because I've been here for a little bit, but I also think maybe I'll be moving out of here in a bit. A possum. Oh, aren't you a ferocious little beast? Got cute little round ears. Let's do there's an angry looking one. So I'm just Googling images of these animals because who the fuck can just freehand a possum and know what they look like? I mean, somebody probably, but not me. Arrgh! Making an angry looking one here. I don't know about the body. I feel like I delivered there on the head. And now I need to, let's add some whiskers. I do have whiskers. And then they just have like little claws and stuff. Like little rat hands. Probably messing up the finger count. Also, can you please help me settle something? Because my friends were teasing me a bunch because they said that I was just giving them the finger for something, like in a loving, joking way. And they laughed so much about how I give the finger. And now they're like, well, it's a good, I do this. Like, I'm not giving you the finger, I'm just demonstrating how I would give the finger. And they laugh, they say that it looks like a little child doing it. Because apparently you're supposed to do it this. So they're just like, oh, who's a scary little baby? Look at that scary little finger. Oh, I feel so threatened. Anyway, I don't think there's anything wrong with doing this. How do you give the finger? Let me know in the comments. And I won't be able to read them because there's a lot of comments coming through. Okay, here's an opossum for Kelly K. I don't know. I feel like I could have done a better job with the body, but I definitely like the face. The tail is also a little bit subpar, but whatever. So I'm assuming that you all are on Patreon and that I'm going to be able to find your addresses. Like if I search Kelly K, I should be able to find your address. Somebody asked me a question and I will answer it. Actually, I had some old questions here. Old questions. Some questions from like 5 minutes ago. They asked. Somebody was, what's the best reaction you've gotten about Gary? And how can I mail you things for your birthday? I promise that I didn't just randomly pick that question because I love getting gifts. I know, it's a bit of an Achilles heel. So the best reaction I've gotten about Gary, people just made really fucking rad fan art with Gary. Like there were so many good photos and images of him that I really liked. This girl photoshopped an image of Gary looking in a dumpster, or like he's looking in a trash can from the video, but she photoshopped that onto the truck bed of Truckla. And that just made me so happy because it made me feel like, oh, everything is finally coming together. And I don't know what that everything is, but also it was a good one. Also, somebody made like a bit art thing that I reposted on Twitter or retweeted. So, and my birthday is November 1st. My P.O. box is 60 29th Street, Suite 217, San Francisco, California 94110. I hope I didn't say any other address than my P.O. box now, because that would suck. Okay, so yeah, Doom plays a game, knows the address. It's yeah, it's I mean it's the same as my PO box has always been. Somebody Mawos J asked what I'm most excited about recently. I think just stuff in general. Honestly, I've just been I mean, I feel like I'm finally starting to get better. Like because even as I got better, it's still like I've just been really weak. And not able to do a lot of things. I just fatigue really easily, just post radiation treatment. And I feel like I'm like starting to get better. Like my body like wants to exercise. I want to do things. I just have more endurance. Like both during truck lot and mantis shrimp and being savage or Adam's show, the episode. I was just the wreck. Like I just had to lay down all the time, and the waking time I had, I spent like trying to build. But I was just physically really weak. And I'm starting to feel better. And also I just feel like I have so much, just, I feel like I've opened up the type of projects that I do. So I just do stuff. I mean, I just feel like I've broadened the field of projects that I can do. Like, I don't know if I would have done mantis shrimp before or truck club. So I'm just really excited about that. Just feeling like I just get to do more random shit, and it's not just shitty robots or anything like that. So yeah, just general stuff, honestly. We're glad you're feeling better. Thanks, Marlo. If I miss martial arts, Kelly, I do miss it sometimes. I could miss Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and I miss feeling strong, but also it's like one of the few things I'm not allowed to do anymore, just because of like the structural integrity of my skull. So I'm not allowed to do headstands, and I can't really do martial arts or like anything that puts a lot of impact or a lot of pressure on my skull, just because it's it's not its former self. It has seen better days. But I miss it, but I also kind of don't miss it. Like head trauma isn't cool, you know? And I feel like it's easier. You can do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu without getting a lot of head trauma, but especially when you're doing a lot of Thai boxing, at least the gyms I was doing it at, it was kind of like this toughness to it, like you just eat it up. And it doesn't, it's not rad. Everyone should be wearing a helmet. This is also me getting closer to my 30s where I'm like, everyone wear a helmet. What about thinking really hard, Nick? No, I'm allowed to think really hard. That's okay. As long as I don't do anything that blows my mind. Oh, I can't believe I made that joke. So does that mean that space is a no-go? No, it definitely does not mean the space is a no-go. I mean, I'm still working on it. I'll work on that until I can't work on anything. Okay, let's do another one. I remember, are you allowed to climb? Yeah, I'm totally allowed to climb. And Sir Judge wants me to draw him a mantis. I'm gonna need your real name though, because otherwise I can't find your address and I can't actually send it to you. I think like first name and maybe first letter of your last name should work. So Sir Mantis, send me, no, Sir Judge, send me what your real name is. Otherwise I'll give this to somebody else. Okay, should I just draw Gary? Oh, Gregory S. I'll try my best at drawing Gary. You know, actually, I'll draw Gary without looking at the paper because that's fun. And it also gives you a pass for not being good at what you do. Oh, I did this. Didn't I do this when I drew a tiger? Wait, I drew a tiger for something. I cannot remember why I did that.